Hello everybody, I'm with Kfir and let's hear from him what he does in Amdocs. Kfir, over to you.
Hi Vinod, my name is Kfir Dan-Ari. I'm the marketing director for the M2M offering.
M2M, machine to machine.
M2M is machine to machine. We launched a solution several months ago, and we're now marketing it all over the world.
So what are the two products that was released as part of M2M in this year?
In general, you can say that M2M is divided into horizontal M2M and vertical M2M. We launched two products to address these two directions. On the horizontal, we launched what we call the Amdocs M2M solution. It is a platform that allows service providers to launch any M2M partner on any line of business, connected homes, connected cars, etc., and do it effectively and at very low cost in terms of operation effort. And we also launched a vertical solution, which is called Connected Home Solution, which allows service providers to focus on a specific vertical, connected home, and allow end-to-end service to their end customers with all the devices and the applications to control them.
So can you delve a bit deeper into how is it going to help service providers in a situation where voice ARPU is going down? How is this going to be a differentiator for service providers?
So the statistics is simple. You know, we're talking here about 7 billion people on this planet and 6.2 billion phones active right now, which means saturation is almost there. But when you look at an individual with a single phone, you can have several devices supporting that person, whether it is connected car or connected home or connected washing machine or connected dog. Everything can be connected and they can control. It means that for each potential subscriber that until now had one device, he can now have 5 devices or 10 devices or 20. Now you take those numbers, you multiply the number of subscribers that service providers have now by this magnitude, and you get a whole new scale of opportunity for the service providers. So the ARPU is challenging, and it's a new business, so they will have to learn how to monetize it. But basically, this is definitely a growing opportunity for them.
So that's a lot of mathematics, and you are very confident about this growing need for this. The question I have is India going to be ready for products like this?
I think it is. Of course, it is in an early stage. Okay, there are more mature markets, and India, we're just seeing the beginning of it. We're seeing the leading providers looking into it, thinking what they want to do. And obviously, with the huge population in India and the hunger that we see for technology, there's definitely an opportunity here, even for the Indian market.
So India, as you are aware, is a predominantly prepaid market. These solutions, do you think it will work for this kind of prepaid markets?
Yes, it can, because we have to remember that although the individual who owns a phone and he used to a certain, for example, prepaid plan, or a certain amount of money that he pays for the phone services, for that person looking at the different verticals, different services in M2M, he almost sees it as a totally separate issue. I'll give you an example. We had a customer who said that the ARPU, the revenue he gets from an individual subscriber, is only a few dollars a month. But then again, that same subscriber, when he was considering a healthcare device that now costs tens of dollars a month, he was all of a sudden ready to pay that extra amount of money because he knew he's getting a very high quality service that he needs for his medical needs. Okay, so it's almost as looking at the things differently.
So you are in this cutting edge, new, latest product, M2M. So what would you consider as one of the biggest achievements for your group in this year?
For the group in Amdocs, you mean?
Yeah, M2M group.
Yeah, so we launched these two solutions, and we are seeing a market that is very, is maturing, but is really hungry for information and solutions. We see two types of service providers: those who are what we call greenfield, with very minimal or known M2M operation at all, looking on what to do, how can we do it, how can we enter this vertical and maximize it. And on the same time, we see very mature operators. Sometimes they have like 10 or even 15 years of M2M operation, doing smart meters, vending machines, all the classical M2M. Now they're looking at this opportunity and thinking, okay, how can we leverage? How can we get into the most innovative services? After all, we see a change. If the M2M does exist for 10 years, but focused more on corporate vending machines, fleet management, all those kind of things. Now you see those services that are coming much closer to the human, to us, to the consumer. You have a connected car, you can track how your son or daughter is driving the car. You have a connected home, and you can see how your home is behaving in terms of energy consumption and security and all those kind of things. And all these offerings become very attractive for the consumers and therefore for the service providers.
Your answer actually has given me a great segue, and my next question is, from a consumer point of view, from you and me point of view, what is 2012 and beyond having in store for us?
I think it would be the way we see the market evolving and new services, new devices coming up. I mentioned just a couple of minutes ago a connected dog application. Who would imagine that a dog can have a collar with a SIM card inside, that you can track where your dog is running and what is he eating and what is his body temperature, and you can have all this information on your smartphone? Who would imagine that? And really it's an endless possibilities, and consumers are seeing that. And I think it reflects in the way that new services are introduced every day.
Okay, so there you go, visit to viewers. This was Kfir talking about the exciting M2M solution from Amdocs. Thank you.
Thank you.